This is Rob Shadow with Coach Bubba Meyer. Congratulations, a well-fought win that got a little close there in the second half. In fact, they got the lead, I think, 44-42, and after you led by 12 earlier.
Yeah, we had a stretch in there that we didn't score the ball very well, and I felt like we were still defending them. You know, we were making them earn what they were getting on the other end. But when you're not scoring, even if you get 2 or 3 good possessions defensively, but they score, it just kind of chips away, and then they took the lead on us there for a couple minutes.
What do you think the difference was to get the lead back, and you had a comfortable 10-point lead towards the end? You won by 6, but you really it was a 3-possession situation most of the last 2, 3, 4 minutes.
Yeah, we settled down. We started scoring. We stopped settling for jump shots, and we started attacking the rim, and we got to the free throw line. Wayne did a terrific job putting pressure on him. And, like Damani let us in shots, but the ball wasn't really going in the basket for him. But then you got guys like Wayne, and Sebastian had a big play there late in the game on an O board, and Nacho got us some extra possession. So we just kind of pieced it together while we kept getting stops, and we did a pretty good job getting stops down the stretch.
I thought Eddie McPhee had a really good all-around floor game, 3 of 6, perfect 3 of 3 from the line. He had 4 steals, 3 assists, only 1 turnover. He had a couple big steals down the stretch, which led to key baskets as well.
Well, Eddie, he started almost every game for us last year. He's played a lot. He knows what to expect. He knows what we're trying to get done. He's kind of a rock for us. He missed a big part of the preseason, and I feel like he's just getting himself back and playing better and better. I mean, if you would have told me that he'd have played 30 minutes tonight after missing 6 weeks, I would have said, no way. But he's fought through. He's taken care of himself. He's got himself back in shape, and he's a big piece for us.
Well, you said before the game that the size really presented lots of challenges. They actually out-rebounded the Rattlers 37-34, but you won the offensive board 17-15. I think you seemed to deal with their size pretty well.
Yeah, there's probably a bunch of bruised, banged-up guys in there that would say that it wasn't just we dealt with it well, but that's how they are. They rebound just as hard as we do. Last year, they beat us up on the glass pretty good the first time we played. They're tough. They're physical. It's part of their identity to go rebound, and so every time it's ours too. So you got a bunch of big, aggressive guys on both ends that are flying around trying to go get it. We got a couple more rebounds than they did, and we had a couple of big ones down the stretch that kind of stretched it and put it away. But yeah, every time we play those guys, it'll be bruises and banged up guys.
Well, some other stats jump off the page here. 29-10 points off turnovers advantage. Points in the paint, I know that was an emphasis for you. 44-24 St. Mary's advantage, and second chance points 21-12.
Yeah, if you look at that, we won all those columns of that stat sheet. And that's what we had to do when you go 1 of 14 and 25 of 62. You better win all the in-between stats, the fast break stats, the second chance points, winning the turnover margin and the paint. That's what we build our stuff on. We want to win in the paint offensively, and we want to take the paint away defensively. So when you look at the end and you see the result was 44-24, that's what we got to do if we're going to be successful.
Were the three-point shooting problems, is that poor shot selection, or just they weren't falling today? Because you shot very well opening night. You were 9 of 21.
Yeah, we just didn't knock shots down today. We had the right guys, I feel like, shooting them. They didn't go in, but we found a way. I didn't think we really shot bad ones, and we didn't shoot a crazy amount. 14 is not a ton. Now, when you're 1 of 14, it feels like a ton. But we had the right guys shooting them, and we didn't really shoot bad. Wayne had one that was designed out of a timeout, and he's wide open. And I feel like Wayne's going to be one of the better shooters in the conference this year. He's absolutely lit it up, and he's got a great look, and he just knock it down. But hopefully we run that for him again, and he knocks it down about 5 times this year to help us win them.
Going forward, you got a little time off next Thursday. I think you're playing Southeast Oklahoma. Is that right? What do you look to do days of practice this week to get sharper?
Well, it's been a long week, right? We practiced all week, and then you play 2, tough physical games. So we'll have to get a little downtime off their bodies, but then everything will start prepping for for Thursday and Saturday versus teams that are going to come down here. And, when teams go on the road and they take their teams on the road, they're taking them on the road because they think they're pretty good, and they're going to go challenge their teams. So, we'll have to be ready to accept the challenge when we get here on Thursday and on Saturday.
Congratulations, Coach Bubba Meyer. A 2-0 perfect start. Beat a team that knocked you out of the NCAAs last year.
Yep. Thank you, guys. Thank you.